defensively things were a little bit of a struggle in that third quarter with 41 points. Just what were the Bulls doing to kind of either overspace you guys or speed you up?
Yeah, this is one of those ones you want to watch the film. There were a few situations, where I thought we adjusted, and when you play a team that like 50, 40, 90 are Hall of Fame numbers. Again, that's not to say that you can't do more, but when they're making shots like that, like I said, maybe there was a few we could contest better. We could have kept them out of the paint more. But we're, part of it for us is if we get 65 shots in the paint and, only make half of them, your floor balance is bad. They're getting stuff in transition, and it's really hard to guard shooters in transition when they're spaced, especially when they attack in the open court, whether it's Levine or DeSumo, Terry, those guys really are on the rim. So they do pull you in. And when they're making them like that, like I said, we'll look at it. And I'm the last one to say, hot shooting night, we should have. But, I think it is relevant in this case. And like I said, we'll look and see what we could do more. I did think they got middle on some drives. So your question is, are they laying it in or spraying it out? And, I thought that was a big part of the game, and our inability, during that stretch to score, where we're playing against them in transition, where they're downhill. That's hard to guard.
Some of that due to maybe just the road trip catching up with you guys.
I don't
want to blame it on one thing.
Some of it's like, ask Chicago if they shoot 57, 44, and 90. Like that. That's a heck of a night. But what I'm saying, I'm trying to tip my hat to the Bulls and how they played, because they had open looks and they made them. And teams are going to get some open looks. As I said, I'd like to see how all the shots came. Coaching the game, there were a lot of times I thought we were at the rim and couldn't convert, or got a good look from three and didn't make it, and then we're defending in transition, and that was the third quarter. We had a couple miscommunications in pick and roll at the beginning of the quarter, but that was at the beginning of the quarter, and then the rest of the quarter happened.
Speaking of threes, Bogey was 4 of 8 from beyond the three-point line, just for his confidence to see the ball.
Yeah, as much as anything, he had a lot of he played really well, and I'm happy that he wasn't pressing. Like, I thought he was great moving without to his game. That I thought set a lot of things up. He made shots, but it was more than that. He was hard to guard with and without the ball, and good to see him, find his rhythm like that tonight.
Is the Achilles hampering Trey and his ability to push off?
I guess Trey's a guy that plays through everything, and we a lot of times we judge Trey on his stats, like, positively, and then tonight was 25 and 13. It seems like he's got some catch and shoot threes that he'll make. I kind of have said this before. I think everybody goes through certain stretches, and I have a ton of confidence in him with what he's doing. And he's 1 for 8 from three, and I think he's taking good shots. And pretty soon, he's going to have a 5 for 8 game, and we're going to be excited about that. But I don't think there's anything there that he needs to do necessarily differently. The one thing he's doing a great job of, and really our whole team, the other guys on our team need to do what Trey does, is when he gets in the rim, he's got his eyes out and he's finding people. Our expected, and he's doing that, and other guys got to do that too. And I think that's how we get to the rim, and those are contested shots at the rim. And if we could get our eyes out, it'd be good to see us. I'd like to see us get more threes, get more open looks, and everybody's got to do that as far as like having their eyes out when they get in the lane, and hopefully get us in some situations where we're breaking people down even more, and the shots at the rim are easier, or knocking down some shots.
Just following up on that, when it comes to Jaylen, I thought he had a couple times tonight where he was able to play make, and early on there was like a dragging the pivot foot, but I haven't seen that the past few games. Just can you talk about his progression as a playmaker?
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned to you about dragging the pivot foot when it happened. It doesn't. I know he led the league with 12, and kind of felt like he would figure that out. Like I just wanted him to keep attacking. He's one of the guys that that I think has done a good job, playmaking for us, as you mentioned. Trey obviously is kind of our primary playmaker. We've got a few guys that can do that. I think Zach can even do more of that. Bogey did it tonight. JJ can do it, and they can make plays for each other. I think we're capable of doing that. But we've got to have our eyes out, and we got to think about making a play instead of maybe finishing on the rim in traffic. We can make it easier on ourselves. Okay.